Hello, BookTube. I thought I'd do a brief film about my August TBR. My normal practice is to give myself a book a week that I want to read that month. So I probably fit in 5 this month because of the way the weeks fall. I read more than that, but I leave the space open for other books because of BookTube. I'll watch BookTube. Something will come up and I say, I got to read that. That sounds neat. And then always in my work, a patron can recommend something. I can see a book review, need to read the book for work. So I've got to have that flexibility. And I already filmed this TBR once because it's my first one for BookTube. This channel's been here for just about a month. So I thought, I got all my books together and sat down video, and afterwards I thought, I don't like it. And I'm not, I just want to have fun this month. Other stuff will come up, but I just want to pick some fun stuff. Nothing I think I should read. Nothing on the lifelong reading plan. None of that. I just said, back off a little bit. Have a little bit of fun. Got a few things going on this coming month that should be fun too. So I thought, just enjoy yourself. So when I was going out to pick the books, there was one author I haven't read in years. And a lot of my list of books I've read, especially with favorite authors, predate. Well, some of my lists predate personal computers. A lot of my list predates, smartphones and library thing and Goodreads, all those things. So I have a lifetime of lists that you did things by hand, and they become very individualized. Everybody did them a little different. I knew I had times when I carried a notebook. I made my own little notebooks with lists. Oddly enough, this old thing I started in 1995. Commonplace book. It's an old Federal Supply notebook, military book. So what I was trying to do is figure out which of the Lois, McMaster, Bujold, or Costigan books I had read. I haven't read one in years, and I had some sitting around here, and I thought, I'd like to read one of those again. So I had to go back and figure out. So I'll give you an idea what it looks like. So here's like part of the year 2000. So that's lists of books. And I would just list them like that. I didn't have a search engine to go back. I am the search engine. And it was fine because it would remind me of books when I'd look through it and stuff, And then I would go, and on this page, I made a list of which books of hers I'd read and when I'd read them. And in the meantime, I also saw some George Railroad Martin. So I read Clash of Kings in June of 99, and I'd read Game of Thrones in April of 99. So it just reminded me just now that I haven't read the rest. I knew I had a general idea of that, but it's been 18 years since I read the first two. I don't know if I'll go back and read the rest of them or not, or if I would have to start from the beginning. But anyhow, so Lois, McMaster, Bujold, I read 3 of them in 2007, The Warrior's Apprentice, The War Game, and Cetaganda. In June of 95, I read Berear, so that's probably the earliest one, yeah. December 97, Ethan of Athos. Memory I read in August of 1998. 2013, I read Captain Vorpatrul's Alliance. So it's been a long time. So I just took that list, looked at my shelf, because of course I enjoyed her writing. So I did have one that I didn't list. Now every once in a while I'll miss something. I can get partway through and say I've read it, but it's been long enough. So I picked this for my first TBR. Lois, McMaster, Bujold, A Mile Before Costigan Adventure, Komarr. Science fiction. A Bean book. And this one's from 98. So who knows? I don't think I've read it, so according to my list, I have it. Now, my next book was one sent to me by Steve Donahue very kindly, and it's Louis L'Amour, Lost Treasures, Volume 1, with son Beau L'Amour. Louis passed away quite a while ago. This is coming out in October. It's a Bantam book, so I'm really looking forward to reading this. The next book I picked up and decided I'd really like to read is Leonard, My 50-Year Friendship with a Remarkable Man, William Shatner, with David Fisher. Big Star Trek fan, have been since the beginning. So, story of a friendship. Some wonderful photos. So I'm really looking forward to this. Then I thought I'd revisit, basically, as I would have read them before even 1995. I would have read them a long time ago. And I can't remember reading I never read them in any order because I just would find them as I found them. And I've got a couple. So I have a couple of Fritz Leiber's Fawford and the Grey Mouser books around. Out of order. Again, random chance how I get them. These are actually pretty cool copies. I hope you can see it here. The lighting's a little weird. So you'll see the list there. Swords and Deviltry is the one I'm going to read. These paperbacks, Book 4 in the Sword series, Fritz Library, Swords Against Wizardry, Mayflower, Granada Publishing, London, Toronto, Sydney, New York. A Mayflower UK original, 1968. Lovely little paperback, and from 1968, pretty nice shape. And then Volume 5, again, very nice shape. Another one of these Mayflower. The Swords of Lakmar. Mayflower, Granada Publishing, London, 1968. So I have a few of the older copies. Volume 1, Fawford and the Grey Mouser. Swords and Deviltry. So I thought I'd give that a read. I'm reading them way out of order, but they're fun. And then to finish up, I thought I'd get Douglas Adams, The Ultimate Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, 5 novels and 1 story. I thought I'd read the first book, the introduction, the guide to the guide, and then I'd read The Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. So, just like I said, I wanted to go for some fun stuff. I'll have other things come up during the month. And that's my TBR for August. Thank you, BookTube.